Okay, so Kim, we're here. Before we do any healing work, Kim, I usually like to do a little prayer, just asking for guidance, angelic forces, the divine to help us. Is that okay with you?
Please do.
Okay, awesome. So, dearest divine, creator of all that is, we ask you, the angel spirit guides, for divine assistance, fill us with love, surround, protect, and guide us both. We ask for this, understanding which of our own individual destiny, that the healing path is always easy and convenient. The purpose of our existence is to evolve ourselves and the rest of humanity. It is commanded, therefore, can be applied. This healing session will involve guidance to receive accurate for benefit without personal attachment or ego. And any negativity that can be released, be taken from us, absorbed down to the earth, neutralized, or transformed into light for our highest and greatest good. And if possible, burdens be released from us. The energies of joy and peace be infused into our daily awareness. And for anything that's removed, we ask that the energetic space fill the highest vibrations of love and compassion, and that this healing is integrated quickly with ease and grace, with little or no detox symptoms. For this and all the blessings, give our thanks and gratitude, so be it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, Kim, is ask your subconscious whether I can be proxy for it. So that means I'm just kind of being you for the time being, doing all the muscle testing in my body, because we're remote and you're not physically here in the office. So I'm going to ask it. It usually takes a couple of tries. So can I be proxy for Kim? Can I be proxy for Kim? Okay, I'm getting a yes response. So I'm doing self-muscle testing. I'm getting a yes. So right now I'm testing as you. So if I say my name is Kim, I actually get a strong response on the test. If I say my name is Karen, I actually get a weak response. So that's what we want, because I'm testing as you right now. So give me a list of, what your top symptoms are that you would say are bothering you, that you want, if possible, fixed.
Well, I've got a strong arthritis in my neck and residual pain from a craniotomy that I had. I guess you could put face pain due to surgery or whatever. And so it's been a chicken and an egg thing with headaches. I haven't known whether, well, the craniotomy for sure for the last 20 years since I had it caused this facial pain from the incision line where the dent is above my forehead down to my left jaw. And so that pain has lasted for 20 years. And I'm not sure when this arthritis came up. It was just diagnosed, but I always, knew that I had a stiff neck, and I didn't know if the stiff neck was radiating up and causing the headaches, or more likely because of the brain injury that the headache was in the brain and radiating down into my neck and shoulders. So my head, neck, shoulders area have been a big complaint for quite some time.
Okay, so we've kind of got that as one, is like pain in the head and neck and face area. Do you have another symptom that bothers you the most?
Stiff knees.
Okay, so we'll put that in with the other pain. What about, because you've had some brain injuries, what about like brain fog, thinking, sleep issues, stress, like feeling stress?
I am diagnosed with PTSD, so anxiety and stress related symptomology, I guess.
Okay. And so would you say the pain and those symptoms are the two most debilitating right now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm thinking that's plenty to work on in our 25-minute session. Is that all right with you?
Yes. Those would be at the top of the list.
Okay, that's great. Now, the first thing I like to do is check how people's brain balance are, is whether the right and left sides of the brain are talking to each other, and whether that what we call the autonomic nervous system, that's part of the nervous system, helps to balance the normal functions of the various different organs in the body, the digestive system. It's the difference between your fight or flight, which is your sympathetic, and your relaxation system, which is your parasympathetic, which if you have anxiety and stress symptoms, usually is broken. That system's broken. So we're going to actually check that system. And then the enteric nervous system is some people get a queasy stomach or they can't digest food. That's because their nervous system in the belly is unhappy. So there's three parts of the autonomic nervous system, but I usually like to call it brain balance just to start. So I'm going to actually put my hand over the right side of my brain that is weak. The left side actually actually is weak as well. Belly is strong. So we've got a what's called reverse polarity. So your energy is actually running backwards. Now which is a non-healing state. So no matter what therapies you try, it's really, really hard to heal when you're running backwards. So we're going to correct that today. And the first thing that I want to know is, how long have you had reverse polarity without a break? In other words, no normal polarity. Has it been at least a week? Yes. At least a month? Yes. Okay. At least 2 months? Yes. A year? No. Okay. So 3 months, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So about 8 months of reverse polarity. It's a very long time to have reverse polarities. When I'm reversed, I can barely, I just whoa, I can't drum. I'm bumping into walls. So that's pretty intense. That's 8 months of it.
Yeah,
it's really hard to live.
Really hard.
So we can actually check the autonomic nervous system and check each component. So let's check the parasympathetic nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system, and the enteric nervous system, each individually. So we can actually ask each system how happy each system is. So overall, how happy is your autonomic nervous system right now? 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 8. So not very happy at all at the moment. How about your relaxation system? 50, 40, 1, 2. Oh, it's actually not as bad as I thought. Sympathetic nervous system, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4%. Okay, so your fight or flight system is almost petered out completely. Amazing, you can still actually feel anxiety because that's going to run out soon. So what about the enteric nervous system? 50, 40, 30, 21, 2. Not great either. So the digestive system, nervous system isn't that great either. But overall, that fight or flight, usually it's high when someone is having anxiety and the parasympathetic is low. But I'm doing surrogate, what's called proxy muscle testing for you, and so I should be testing accurately. So let me just double check. Is there anything preventing me from testing you accurately? I'm getting a no. Is that really true? I'm getting a yes. Okay, so I just want to make sure there isn't other influences. Okay, so is there underlying imbalance causing or contributing to your brain imbalance? Yes. Okay, is it in the body code? I'm getting a no, actually. So is it spiritual? No. Belief? No. A shock? Okay, so it's conflict or shock. Is that in the body code? No. Okay, so it's a conflict or shock. Is there more than one involved? No. There's one in particular causing this problem? Yes. One in this life or another life? This life? Were you less than 5? 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 45, nope. 45, 44, 43. So about age 43, give or take a year, that's when this shock occurred. Is that true? Your subconscious higher self is saying yes. And how resolved is that in your psyche and biology? 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8. So it's only 8% resolved. So whatever happened at age 43, your biology has not resolved that shock, and so you continue having symptoms. So is this conflict shock actually tracking? In other words, is it looping around and not healing? I'm getting a yes. This is tracking. Now, do you recall the event around age 43 that might have, and if it's private, you don't have to share it. You can just think it in your mind, and I can test it from that point.
I met my husband.
You met your husband?
Yeah, and
okay.
We got married the next year.
Okay, so this is before you got married. Okay, before you got married.
When we
related
started
to
courting
your husband.
So.
It's actually not related to meeting your husband.
Okay.
But it did occur after you met him. So do you remember hearing bad news?
Yeah, after but it can't have to do with him?
It doesn't have to do with him, but it just happened timeline. It was at the time after you met him, but before you were married. Somewhere in there, you either were in something that was bad news, or you heard of something that was bad news that shocked you. That could have been like for example, 9/11. That would have been a conflict shock for almost all of us.
Well, yeah, 9/11 was huge for me, and then in that time zone we were getting married. His daughter got pregnant. He had a single daughter in college, and I had never been married, didn't have a family of my own, and so I was looking forward to enjoying the experience of building a marriage with my partner, and I went from not having been married to not being able to have kids of my own to not being able to have siblings to being a grandma in our first year of marriage and spending most of our newlywed weekends the first year babysitting for a baby. So that did cause a great deal of conflict to me. I love the babies, but I felt like it really robbed me of my first year of developing an intimacy with my husband just between he and I, because he didn't have any and still doesn't have any boundaries with his daughter, and now he's setting up that same lack of boundaries with the grandkids who are 9 and 6, and so I feel left out. And my family was extremely welcoming to his, and the door hasn't swung both ways. So it's
okay. Let's ask your subconscious to see if that really is the event or not, because your subconscious will know. So is this conflict shock having to do with his daughter getting pregnant? Okay, I'm getting yes. So husband's daughter, pregnancy, etc. So is there a trapped emotion we can release that would help resolve this conflict shock easier? Getting a yes. So I have the emotion code chart here. So is the emotion on the left, on the right, even, odd, row 1, row 3, row 3, confusion, defensiveness, greed, self-abuse, stubbornness? Sounds odd. Okay. Is this your stubbornness, mom's, dad's, his, your husband's? Okay, husband's stubbornness.
Yeah.
You absorb some of his stubbornness. Do we need to know more? Okay, I'm getting a no. So I'm going to go ahead and release this from you. This is can't see me, but I have a magnet, and I'm placing it 3 sweeps over my acupuncture meridian in the back of my head called the governing vessel meridian. And since I'm proxying for you, that also releases it from you energetically in your energy body. We can also command it to be gone as well and have the angels do that for us. But in this case, I'm doing the classic body code with the magnet. So we'll check, is this stubbornness now released? I'm getting a yes. Is there another trapped emotion causing or contributing to this conflict shock being unresolved? No. Hidden trapped emotion? No. Psychic trauma? No. Hidden psychic trauma? No. Okay, so we're going to attempt to resolve it completely energetically today. It's now commanded that this conflict shock be completely resolved 100% without detox symptoms in the highest and best way. Thank you. How resolved is it now? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 85, 67. Okay, so 87% resolved. So is there any way we can resolve it further? I'm getting a yes. Is this in the body code? No. Spiritual? No. Belief? Okay, so we have a belief. This is out of theta healing. So there's a belief that's blocking you. It's a belief about money boundaries, of course. Okay. Okay, I have healthy boundaries. Is that the belief? No. Okay. I have unhealthy boundaries. No. I have good boundaries. No. I don't have boundaries. I don't have boundaries. I have boundaries. I have boundaries. Oh, that's interesting. So the belief is I have boundaries. No. Okay. So do you believe you have boundaries on the core level? No. Genetic? Nope. History? Nope. Soul level? Yes. So there's 4 levels of belief. The core is your current life. Genetic is what you got from one of your parents. History is your past lives, and the soul level is very deep because your soul is still evolving. So the soul realizes, yeah, I've got boundaries. But in this life, your past life and your parents' life, you've inherited the belief basically you don't have boundaries. Not only unhealthy boundaries, but just none. So we're going to go ahead and change this belief. Is there a trapped emotion preventing rewiring this belief? No. Hidden trapped emotion. Getting a no. So we're going to do the theta healing method here to pull this belief. Is now commanded with power, love, and light that this belief, I have boundaries, no, be pulled from your core, genetic, and history levels of belief. And on the history level, all the soul fragments completely cleansed and resolved and replaced with the belief, I have healthy boundaries on all 4 levels of your belief in the highest and best way. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And we imagine this, I call it smoke, but just kind of smoky negative belief kind of drifting away from your body, and then having the positive belief then settle in. So do you still believe you have no boundaries? I'm getting a no. Do you have boundaries? Yes. On all 4 levels? Yes. Do you understand what it means to have healthy boundaries? Yes. On all 4 levels? Yes. Do you know what it feels like to have healthy boundaries? Oh, surprisingly, yes. On all 4 levels? Yes. Okay, so we rewired that belief. Okay, the feelings were already there, so we don't have to download the feelings. Sometimes we do. So we've now commanded the conflict shock event at age 43 be completely resolved 100% without detox symptoms in the highest and best way. Thank you. How resolved is it now? 90. Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo-hoo. Okay, good. So let's recheck your brain balance. Right is strong. Left, strong belly, weak. Is this a healing response? Okay, now you're in the healing response. So right and left brain now balanced. Okay, healing response. No longer reversed. Okay. Is there any other balance causing, contributing to your brain reversals? No. Head imbalance? No. Is that really true? Yes. Is there anything preventing you from keeping your brain balance? Yes. Okay. So is this in the body code? Yes. Okay. So preventing from keeping brain balance. Left or right, path to misalignment. Left, right, skeletal. Left, right, axial. Left, right, right, skull. Skull imbalance, you'll be like, duh. Okay, like which one? Left or right, right? Frontal, parietal. So we got the bones on the side of the head. Which one's out of alignment, the left or the right? So the right one's out of alignment at this moment. Okay, so we've got the right parietal bone in the cranium misaligned. Is this due to a trapped emotion? Okay, I'm getting a yes. So I'm going to go back to the emotion code chart here. Let's go back to the trapped emotion. There we go. So is the trapped emotion in column A or B, B, even or odd, odd, row 1, row 3, row 3? Confusion, okay, it's defensiveness. Is this yours, your mom's, your dad's? Dad. Is this inherited? Actually, it's not. Did you absorb it from your dad? Yes. When you were less than 5? Yes. 3, 4, 3, 2. Absorbed at age 2. From this lifetime? Yes. Do we need to know more? Yes. Is this actually an energy that's lodged in the brain? No. In the neck? Lodged in the neck.
Wow.
Do you need to know more? No. Is it lodged on the right side or the left? Actually, it's on the left side of the neck. More to the back or to the side or to the front? To the side of the left neck. So it's about the size of a what? Lemon, orange, grapefruit. So it's the size of a grapefruit. There's an energy ball lodged on the left side of your neck. That is defensiveness. So we're going to remove that now. Is there anything else we need to know about it before removing it? I'm getting a no. So we're going to take 3 sweeps of the magnet, and it'll pop that energy, or it should, right out of that area, and fill it with love. So do you still have this defensiveness in your body? No. Is it gone? Yes. Okay. Is the right parietal bone still misaligned? No. Good. Is there any other imbalance preventing you from keeping your brain balance? I'm getting a no. Is that really true? I'm getting a yes. Okay, so let's check arthritis and other pains. Is there any other imbalances causing or contributing to arthritis or other pains? I'm getting a yes. Is the issue on the left or on the right? Right. Perhaps a misalignment, another misalignment. Left or right, skeletal, left, appendicular skeletal, left or right, left this time. Lower limb, so is it a leg, pelvis, or foot issue? Okay, so you have a foot bone misaligned, and you're thinking, that's the least of my problems, my foot. Left or right, right, distal phalange, medial, metatarsal. Which metatarsal is misaligned? First, second, third, on the right or left foot? So left, third, metatarsal is misaligned. Is that due to trapped emotion? No. Hidden trapped emotion? Yes. So trapped emotions we always ask first because it's the most common thing. So we have a hidden trapped emotion causing it. Column A or B, B, even or odd, odd, row 1, row 1. Is it effort unreceived? No. Heartache, no. Insecurity, no. Overjoy, no. Vulnerability? Yes. Is this yours? Actually, it's not. Your mom's, your dad's. Belongs to dad. Is this inherited? No. Did you absorb it from your dad? Yes. In this lifetime? Yes. You're less than 5, no. 5 to 10, no. 10 to 15, yes. 10, 11, 12. So about age 12, for some reason he was feeling vulnerable, and you absorbed some of that energy from him.
Yeah.
I'm curious, where is this energy located in your body? Is it above the diaphragm, below? Below. Is it in your foot? I'm getting a no. So is it in an organ? Yes. Okay. In the midline organs? No. Left side, right side, right side. Is it the liver? No. Gallbladder? No. Colon? No. Ovary? Right. Okay, so right ovary, located in the right ovary. This vulnerability, is that true? Yes. Does that have anything to do with infertility? I'm getting a yes. Okay. Do you need to know more about it? No. Okay. So you absorbed it at age 12. Not to say that's necessarily the whole cause of not having children, but could be related. Do we need to know more? No. I'll go ahead and release it. What were you going to say, Kim?
No, I mean, the only thing I can think of is around that age I found out that I was a surprise. I was a surprise baby, and it rerouted the course of my parents' plans. They were barely out of high school sweethearts who dated all through that time, and then I surprised them just before graduation, and that changed the course of their life, and I was a little kid growing up in that, but I'm not sure why that would make me biologically not be able to have children, but
no, it's not related to that, but it's really interesting how you manifested a similar circumstance in your life with your husband where you weren't able, even though you were a lot older than they were, you weren't really able to have a newlywed life. So they didn't. Right. Your parents didn't have a newlywed life, and then you didn't have a newlywed life. But in this case, I'm testing that the vulnerability had nothing to do with you finding out that you were a surprise baby. Dad was feeling vulnerable for some other reason, but the location of that particular trapped emotion happened to lodge in your right ovary when you were 12. So that could have had something to do with although you have another ovary, but could have something to do with infertility. Or
could you be off by a couple of years by chance?
One, usually one, so either 11, 12, or 13. So if Dad was feeling vulnerable because he lost his job, or he got caught doing something he shouldn't, or he was revealing some deep, dark secret that, anyway, I mean, who knows why he was feeling vulnerable, but you absorbed it from him, whether you knew it or not.
Got it.
Yeah. So is your left third metatarsal still misaligned now that we've released this trapped emotion? I'm getting a no. Is there any other imbalance causing, contributing to arthritis and your other pains? And surprisingly, no. Let's see. Do you have any complex shocks or hidden complex shocks causing, contributing to these pains? No. Hidden ones? No. Okay. Is there any other work we can do on this today? I'm getting a yes. So what is it? Is it spiritual? No. Beliefs? Hidden spiritual contracts? Vows? Oh, it's a vow. So do you have a negative vow that's contributing to the arthritis and the pain? I'm getting a yes. Okay. Is this vow from this soul in this current life? No. Past life, so-called past life. Okay, so it's past life vow. So is it a vow to suffer? No. Be in pain? No. Be less than? To be barren? No. To not be able to heal? No. Poverty? No. Alone, abandonment? Nope. Okay, so I have to be a little bit more intuitive here. So what would it be? Okay, so I'm getting vow to feel. Feel what? Feel pain, feel bad. Feel bad? Like as in physically bad, emotionally bad, mentally bad, spiritually bad? Wow, okay. Feel bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
feel
would
vow
I pick
from past
that?
life to feel bad. Okay, that's simple. Okay, so now command this vow be pulled, canceled, and completely dissolved. In this dimension, all dimensions, and all directions of time, the highest, best way, and the whole soul of love and light does no longer exist for you. Okay, so do you still have this negative vow? No. Do you have holes, leftover hidden holes? No. Is there any other work we can do to improve your pain and arthritis symptoms today? I'm getting a no. Okay, so the body says I'm done with that issue. Okay, so let's do a recheck here. Is your autonomic nervous system any happier? Yes. How happy? 50, 60, 70, 80, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9. A heck of a lot happier at the moment. Okay, what about your relaxation system? Any happier? Yes. 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 87. Okay, what about the sympathetic nervous system? 50, 41, 2, 41%. Okay, and what about the enteric nervous system? How happy is that? 56, 7, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 98% happy. Okay. All right, so any other way we can make your sympathetic nervous system happier today? I'm getting a no. Is that really true? That's not true. Okay, is there any other way we can make it happier safely today? Okay, I'm getting a yes. Do you have to deal with the body code? No. Spiritual issues, beliefs, hidden beliefs, conflict shocks, hidden conflict shocks, wow, another different. These are rare. Contracts. You have a negative contract from another life? Yes. Past life? Okay. Is this contract with humans? No. With entities. Okay. So it's with entities. So these are like evil spirits in another life that you dealt with, or they would trick you into signing this contract. Do we need to know what this contract is? Yes. Okay. Is it to be punished? Oh, good one, Karen. Yep. The first one I picked, to be punished. So you have a contract to be punished? Yes. In all your lives? Yes. Do we need to know more about this contract? No. Okay, let's pull this contract. It does now command this contract be dissolved, pulled, and canceled, never renewed, same as the vow, in the whole field of highest vibrations of love and light in all dimensions and directions of time. Thank you. Do you still have this negative contract? No. Okay, now removed. Okay, so how happy is your sympathetic nervous system now? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Okay, just curious, is your parasympathetic nervous system any happier than 87? Yes, 95, 6, 7, 8, 97 now. Well, I'm happy about that. Well, that's very cool. So your PTSD symptoms have to do with the autonomic nervous system, maybe not all, but is there any other conflict, shock, causing, or series of the PTSD? I'm getting a no. Hidden one? No. Okay, I think our time is just about up. So do you have well, actually, it's past due, but do you have any questions real quick?
No, that's really very interesting. Around 16, I was a victim of a group sexual assault, which was hidden trauma that I didn't tell about for about a decade. So I carried that with me. I didn't think that I would be believed, but that would be the only other thing in that. And I'd like to know more about the past life stuff at some point, because I haven't studied that as much as the other direction. I did have an NDE when I died from my brain experience, so I feel pretty squared away spiritually, but the past life hasn't been something that I've studied or considered as much. But this is very interesting, and just like the other night, very accurate reads on people you don't know. So you really rock. You're good at what you do.
Thanks. Well, it's really just a matter of tapping in to your subconscious mind, and then us getting guidance on what questions to ask, because that's really the key, because anybody can really muscle test, but really connecting to, the source and the higher self to be able to get, without attachment, to be able to get the answers that are for your highest and greatest good. That's what we're looking for. So, but I think, thank you for the compliment. And I think at this moment, your body is not, I'm just testing, your body is not saying you have a trapped or looping, tracking conflict shock related to the sexual assault. Doesn't mean it isn't there, but it's not showing up today as an issue. So, it's possible it's really, really hidden. The other thing you might want to do to advance your life further is consider getting your heart wall removed. And the heart wall is something that is a trapped emotion or sets of trapped emotions covering the heart wall, which often comes from traumas of even simple types of trauma, so it doesn't have to be sexual assault at all. But do you have a heart wall? I'm getting a yes. Do you have more than one? Yes. So you do have more than one heart wall. So this is something I actually do Heartwell releases. There's a special package that I have that you can do 3. It's shorter. It's 20-minute sessions, a set of 3 for $225. And then usually if the Heartwell's released before the 3rd session is finished, we just do regular body code and whatever else you want to do for the rest of the time. And if it takes longer than 3 sessions to do the Heartwell, we just keep going until it's gone. So I don't charge you for any more sessions beyond the 3 if the Heartwell does not release in those 3 sessions. So you can think about it and let me know if that resonates with you.
I will. Awesome. And this is great from what I've seen now in my own case and the 2 that I witnessed you doing. I'll talk about it more on the show, because this is really an amazing gift that you have.
Well, it's a skill that I learned from Dr. Brad Nelson, the creator of the Body Code, so I'm going to give him credit for that. My skill is really just being able to tap in and ask the right questions, and, of course, the medical background helps with the biology, the anatomy.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to say our closing prayer here. So, dearest Divine, we thank you for everything you've done for helping Kim and I today, and we ask that this healing be integrated with ease and grace, no detox symptoms, in the highest best way. Thank you. And I'm going to disconnect from you and how I do that is I say my name. My name is Karen. My name is Karen. My name is Karen. There we go. So I am now strong, and that's the end of our session.
All right. Well, thank you so very much, Karen. It's been a pleasure, and we'll be in touch.
Okay, it's my pleasure too, and I'll send you the notes and the recording later today.
Okay, great. Thank you.
My pleasure. Bye.
Bye-bye.